Hello from a new episode. I'm Chase. In this video, we will talk about call center reporting. Here are the topics we will speak of. Some tips about an effective reporting strategy, which data should be monitored by whom, the report titles that will create an effective management follow-up mechanism. To manage call centers efficiently, it is necessary to determine the right metrics for the right targets. It is also very important to read and evaluate them correctly. This is the first step for effective management. The second step is to set up the reporting mechanism. The reports provide insight to call center manager, team leaders, and agents about their performance, and also feedback about improvement steps. It helps them name their decision areas. When we are developing a reporting strategy, it is critical to identify everyone's area of action. Reports should reflect the performance of each level in its own field, plus inform us about the big picture. With an effective reporting strategy, you can get the whole picture of the current performance in call center. Such reports also include tips to identify the improvement areas in performance. The reporting strategy also figures out the interval for information to be received. In the daily live operation process, we need instantaneous monitoring of the intervention points. Monitoring teams are created to check this in large call centers. Thresholds are set, and these teams generate alarms for any mishap. Another important issue is the format of the reports. The contents should be clear and simple so that they can be examined instantly and historically. However, it also is important to create it in a way that includes all relevant data. Another issue to evaluate is the general reports that reach to the senior managers needs to be very clear and understandable. It is critical to provide comprehensible data to the upper levels of the organization, as they are not in the call center and do not know the call center dynamics. The reports need to be enlightening for them. The first step in creating a reporting strategy is to create a communication plan. This plan outlines the purpose of the reports, what data will be monitored by whom, data sources, and the way they are presented. Different communication channels should also be considered in order to ensure effective and efficient delivery of information. The performance of channels like chatbot, IVR, and mail also needs to be reported accurately. Number of the customers met and directed should be monitored collectively with a holistic approach. Instead of using boring data, you can use graphics, explanatory visuals, infographic style bulletins to make your reports more impressive. In recent years, it seems that the gamification style tools that are specifically designed for agents are also very effective on performance. Now, let's talk about which data will be monitored by whom. What should agents and team monitor in reports? Each agent should be able to view their own number of answered calls, number of outbound calls, average handle time, after call work, and hold time. It is important to monitor the average of these data both instantly and in daily, weekly, monthly basis. In reports, it is also important to indicate performance data under these topics: telephone etiquette, knowledge and competency, error rework rate, and adherence to protocol. The structure should allow us to follow total break time, total call duration time, and schedule adherence data. The agents need to follow their own times, but team leaders also need to watch the attitude of their subordinates, both as an individual or team basis. These reports should be submitted daily, in real time, and retrospectively. Management should receive this data on the basis of agents and teams. They also need to see the big picture. Now let's go over the report titles that will create an effective management follow-up mechanism. Blockage, hours of operation, abandons, self-service availability, service level, average speed of answer, longest delay in queue, First call resolution rate, transfer rate, average handle time, after call work, on hold time, agent occupancy, staff shrinkage, schedule efficiency, schedule adherence, availability, conversion rate, cost per call. In an effective reporting system, reports must reach to the relevant people accurately and on time. This is crucial for managing the performance. For example, if an agent's call is getting longer, they may be having a difficult time with the client. To assist this representative, it is important that the supervisor receives the information quickly. For senior management, reports on key performance indicators need to be produced at less frequent periods in summary and in understandable form. The level of detail in reports should be proper for the viewer. It would be good to see the details of the agent's performance at a glance. The level of detail in the top tier reports is often reduced and replaced by summary statistics and trend analysis. In addition, details can be generated if managers need more information. In order to make a report plan, first think about objectives assigned to the positions. If these targets are to be managed instantly, that is, if the agents can change the situation with their own efforts during the day, those data should be shared instantly. For example, if an agent sees that call times are higher than their target, they would know they need to speed up. Data should be shared with the agent instantly. The primary reason for real-time reporting is to provide the change as soon as possible. Automatic call distribution, or ACD in short, provides real-time displays to call center supervisors and others with information that can be refreshed every few seconds. This data informs employees if there is a call in the queue, how long the customer has been waiting, if there is an available agent, and operating status. Many call centers use wallboards to access these real-time statistics. Wallboards allow employees to see important information that affects their performance. The reporting process usually starts with the creation of performance reports of the lowest unit. Towards the upper level, the reports become summarized. Agents track their own individual targets. Team leaders see team objectives. Supervisors must have a good grasp of department goals and overall call center performance. The call center manager must follow the department goals. It is important for the higher level management to receive data that aligns with the organizational goals. Review all metrics in order to frame reports. A plan that you will create on Excel will be useful at this point. Include the following information in the table. What is the metric to track? For example, service level. Who does this metric concern in the organization? Who should monitor the performance of this metric? From which system is the metric taken? Which position should see this metric and how often? Let's take the service level metric for example. Service level concerns everyone performing in the call center. In this case, it should appear in the report of each employee. Now decide which position needs to see the service level and how often. For the department manager, it is meaningful to follow up on a daily basis, but the team leaders need to monitor that instantly. This Excel table gives you a holistic view of your reporting strategy. Now you can create your own designs and share your data in an attractive way. Thanks for watching this episode. Stay tuned for our next ones. Bye-bye.